What's going on, people? Thanks for tuning into Sports Room Media. Today's the 5th of July. We're going to talk about the fight tonight in the AO Arena in Manchester between Caterall and Harlem Eubanks. So today we're going to find out if Harlem Eubanks is the real deal or is he just a hype job. You know, I can't wait for this fight. It's been on the cards for a while. The presses have been good. The build-up's been good. And tonight is the night we're going to find out what he's really about, because he's up against some good competition in Caterall. Caterall's no pushover for nobody. Caterall has got a lot of experience. He's only lost twice. One loss was questionable and the other one was very close. So he's good caliber. So if Harlem Eubanks is to win tonight, he's going to have to really put that work in to get the W tonight, because Caterall's no pushover for nobody. But I believe Harlem's style is going to cause some problems, and that's going to be something that Caterall and his team are going to have to study footage to work out how they can, you know, neutralize his speed and movement. And hopefully they've been studying his footage, because he's a very good mover and he's quick on his feet and he's got a good shot selection. We're going to learn a lot tonight about Caterall and if he's still got the desire to win, if he still wants to continue fighting and fight for a title down the line. And also, if Harlem Eubanks was to get the W tonight, maybe they could possibly line up that fight that he's been chasing for a while with Conor Benn at welterweight, because they're in this, obviously they're all in the same division. But he's got to put some work in tonight, and he's got a serious opponent in front of him. So 10 o'clock ring walk, time will tell. We're gonna find out who wants it the most. Having a look at Caterall's record, you can see that he's 30 fights, 13 KOs, 2 losses, no draws. And the 2 losses were against Josh Taylor, and the most recent one was Arnold Barboza Jr. And they were both close fights, but the fight with Taylor in particular, I'm sure even Taylor knew he lost that fight. Everyone who watched it knew he lost that fight. But for some strange reasons, you know what boxing's like, the refs gave it to Taylor. And that was I felt a bit bad for him in that fight, because to me he dominated, he clearly won. But he got him back in the rematch, he won a unanimous decision. And again, like, he got robbed of the opportunity of being a unified champion. And you know, I just think that was out of order what they've done. But this is the issues in boxing. But anyway, the most recent fight that he had, then he lost to Arnold Barboza Jr. Again, that was a very close fight. I believe Barboza just about nicked it in the end, to be fair. So you can't really complain at that one. And looking at Barboza Jr., his style is you know, it's different from Harlem Eubanks, but there's slight similarities. So I'm not saying it's the same, there's slight similarities in, like, the movement is so quick, the footwork, the speed, the in and out with the jab, the pivots and the combos. If you look at Harlem Eubanks fights, he's got some beautiful combos on him, and I don't believe he gets credit for it. But you're gonna see tonight his array of punches. He's got a good shot selection. So I can see the similarities with Barboza and Eubanks in that respect. And I think that if Eubanks is on his A game, which he's gonna have to be if he's gonna win tonight, he needs to have his full shot selection on display, and he's got to be quick with his feet in and out, because you know, that sort of style will give Caterall problems. So we've got to see the best Harlem if he wants to win tonight. So hopefully, for his sake anyway, he's coming on his end game, because if he doesn't and he's not 100%, he ain't gonna win. Caterall is too experienced, he's too good, and he'll just counter him all night. His range is perfect. He's got power as well, and I think that's something that Harlem Eubanks lacks a little bit of power, because if you look at his fight, he hasn't got that many knockdowns, but he overworks his opponents. So he's definitely gonna have to outwork Caterall, but he's gonna have to be careful of getting caught, because Caterall's put on display his power a lot of times. His record speaks for itself. So Harlem's got to be careful. But tell me what you think in the comments. We'll be back after the fight with another video.